So, gone but not forgotten. We've got Steel Heart, and we have She's Gone. Now, this is a coded message. It's a channeled message from Astro, but it's very coded. So you're going to have to just, if you know, you know. It's one of these kind of videos. All right. And it's the energy of his voice, and then the guitar is second, and then the song's lyrics third. Okay, so you might want to analyze that song today. We also had a date in here of 10/24, the 10th month. We'll get to that in a minute. But the October of 24 is very specific. That's when I made these cards. That's what the dates are on the cards. They're just the date that the card was made. But everything is so important. It's just a type of energy of everything's gone, but nothing's forgotten. So what does that mean? Well, it means that everything we went through got us to this point, and now we're on to our next assignment. So I'll give you an example of you got hired to be now the CEO instead of the supervisor or the assistant at the company. So everything you learned is not forgotten, but it's gone. You no longer are going to be doing any of the same stuff that you did as an assistant. You're not going to be driving the van. You're not going to be the gopher. You're not going to be making the calls. You're going to be sitting in your office doing computer work, meeting people, seeing people, going to dinner parties. Okay? So everything that you've done in the past, it's not gone in your head. It's not forgotten, but it's gone. Okay? So that's what I want you to focus on with this energy is everything that you took from the past. She, he, it, them. Wrap it up in a ball and put it in a corner of your brain that says, what can I take out of here when I need it for this new assignment? This new assignment, I told you, was all about a Fast and Furious, Mad Max, Transformers type of energy where we don't want to be in survival mode, but we want to be in a mode of, yeah, I am confident I am going to finish this mission. I'm going to take everything from my past, everything that I know, and I'm going to move forward with it. Okay? I'm drawn to this picture where we no longer ride horses, we drive cars now, like Fast and Furious. But every time we see a horse, this cell memory comes back into our mind of being on horses. Some of you want to open horse ranches. Some of you are doing horse therapy. Okay? So that's why. And then once again, Lady, Will You Save Me is part of the lyrics. Yeah, Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, all the Marys, we will help you. Jesus saves the children. That's our mission. And Mary again. Very coded message here. Okay, very coded. Very important. Finally, my Immaculate Heart will triumph. Okay, we're going to get right into the cards. Very deep today, very deep. We start out with take the risk, fast incoming, action required. That's that adrenaline rush energy I'm feeling. It's going to give you a new beginning. again, it's like you being the CEO instead of this assistant supervisor. New beginnings, take the leap of faith, have the optimism and the awakening, because you're going towards building a legacy. Okay, this is all about abundance. It's all about building that legacy. It's all about the bright lights. These lights here are very, very significant. In astro, they were everywhere, these lights. White, bright lights. So very significant. Dream catchers. Okay, so your fantasies are coming true. Your soulmates are becoming whole. The past is gone, but you definitely want to learn from it. Be useful, happy, and free. That's the goal. Right now, you may be feeling stuck, but you need to just find your cosmic origin. The Eight of Swords. Do what you say. Everything needs to be new. Get that heart wide open. The heart can't be open if we're still holding on to past memories in the wrong file, the wrong ball in your brain, okay? It has to be in the file of this is gone, but not forgotten. Very important title, 7:03 on the clock. 11/6/24, Ace of Cups. A lot of coded messages in this reading. 10 of Swords, we're ending. This also feels like a huge ending of pain because it's like you got the job, you got the promotion, you're there, you're at that new CEO office, and you're on your first day of work here, and it's like completion of a complete cycle. And it's so paid off. You did everything so awesome. You were like the Page of Pentacles. You were ambitious. You used your skills. You used your earth magic. You put it into action, and you're making all your plans a reality. So whether it's your job that you're in physically now, whether it's your soulmate coming in, whether it's just you and your animals making a beautiful, beautiful environment of love, it might be all three. All three. The cat had picked this and it was in reverse card. Okay, if you can balance everything out and be a natural law, the truth is coming out. Karma has been played. So wisdom, fairness, take care of the legal matters, keep your integrity and your perspective, right? Justice energy is the outcome. Now we are going to go a little deeper. We are going to go a little bit deeper here, and I'm going to show you a few cards. We've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, so you're not confused anymore. And it says, you know your options and you know your choices. You just have to do it. Okay, and then the King of Questing was in reverse. Your ego is no longer out of check. You've got your ego figured out. You've put God back into the picture, and you're moving towards your quest. King of Questing. And then we're going to take a couple from the bottom. You've got your challenges are in reverse. So it says between your confusion and your challenges, you've probably figured it out. Again, it's that she's gone energy. It's that energy of the past is the past. I've already filed it. I'm already on to my new she or my new he. So keep balanced because the truth always wins. Five of Swords. And then right back to balance leads to contentment. So we got balance about 3 different times here. We got it off the Five of Swords, keep balanced. I see it on the Justice card, balance, and now it says balance leads to contentment. Okay, good. Now we've got the Seven of Wands and the Devil energy in reverse. So your challenge was the devil making you negative, depressed, stuck, the Eight of Swords, but they're in reverse. So that means that, again, if challenge is in reverse twice, Five of Swords and Seven of Wands are both a challenge card. And it says your creativity won, you have victory, you shared your ideas, you were self-expressatory, and you got the job. The devil lost. Okay, so that's great. So now you need to give it away, your time, your talent, and your things. Give it away and get completely new. And it says share your wealth, skills, advice. So you've got the giving it away card, then you've got the Six of Pentacles to back it up. So again, these cards are backing each other up. Share your wealth, your skills, your advice, your knowledge, you're valuable. That's why you got the job. Balance again, like 4 times. No strings attached, equal opportunity, equal give and take here. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the only challenge you have are these couple cards here. We've got lacking knowledge. When you get that new position, you're not going to know everything. So they want you to ask your guides, because just like at a new job, you have to ask the president or ask the person above the CEO, or you have to ask somebody when you don't know something. And if you're not going to do that, then your ego is going to come back and you're going to become ignorant. So that's your warning there of lacking knowledge. Don't be afraid to ask. And then these cards came out, the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You want to stay with the love, the emotions, the patience, the wise leader. Stable and balanced. Oh, we got balanced for about a 5th time. I should have named this video Balance, right? Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is that full harvest and the contentment. What did we say? Balance leads to contentment. So now it's just repeating itself constantly, right? Balance leads to stability. Stable and balanced King of Cups. Balance leads to contentment. I just mentioned I should have named this Balance. All right, well, the reason why is because she's gone, but not forgotten. He's gone, but not forgotten. So it's kind of like a finalization of whatever you were putting to the past, for sure. It's a finalization. It's like when they put that sticker on an envelope, or they used to put that rubber seal on the back and then hand it to the knight and say, there you go, or hand it to the page or whoever had to take it, and it's final. There you go. All right. King of Swords. We're going to end it with King of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Magician in reverse. So the end message to you is use your intelligence and your logic, and don't become that ignorant, lacking knowledge King of Swords. Be the King of Swords that wins his lady. Queen of Cups, love, true, divine, ancient love. Love is the answer. Steelheart also has my favorite song of I'll Never Let You Go. And that is the song that reminds me of the Queen of Cups. But when they broke up in the ancient days, they want that love back. Okay? And then the Magician in reverse is just telling me that you have used your magic power. You have got that new position. You had all the tools you needed, and you defeated the devil. You defeated the devil. What a cool last message, right? And speaking of knights, the Knight of Cups is next with the Moon in reverse. with the Emperor, and then the Three of Pentacles. So that makes sense because you got your classic romance, Knight of Cups. The illusions are in reverse, the Moon card. The Emperor is the authority power. And then you're going to be teaching and manifesting together with the Three of Pentacles. You figured out who the wolves were in sheep's clothing, the Nine of Wands, and now you have your Ace of Pentacles, your abundance. Yes, all the way. God can. Ask and you shall receive. And the Sun energy and the Hierophant. I could just keep on going, right? The Hierophant, the leader again, top of the game. And the Sun, yes, 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 favorable outcome. Happiest card I can pull from the deck. Okay, and it's all because you used your High Priestess energy and went within the High Priestess. And then right back to helping others, Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to stop it there because I keep on going. It's just repeating itself. You got the message. Decode the video. Go deep. And congratulations on your CEO positions. Many, many, many of you. I'm sure a few of you are only going to be assistants, but that's better than being a janitor, right? Okay, you guys, I am Miss Mystic, and I love you very much.